Happy Tuesday! Welcome back to Homeschool with Carly. Today I have a really fun craft. Much like last week, we did really funny crafts, right? Well, this week I have a really fun craft that's going to get us outside. So, to do this craft, you're going to need a couple of supplies. You're going to need a piece of paper of some sort. I pulled this out of a book, so it's nothing special, but if you have colored paper at home, go ahead and grab that. Next, you'll need a pair of scissors and some tape. We are going to make a really special airplane. So, to make this airplane, you're going to take that piece of paper and hold it out in front of you. So, as I can see, this is a rectangle, but we need a square. So what we're going to do is we're going to take one end of the paper and fold it in so that it meets the bottom half of the paper, okay? So, what you want is it to meet and there be no gap. So let me fold it and I'll show you what I mean. So I took one end and folded it down so that it meets the bottom, okay? And so it should be straight across, okay? Then you crease your paper and you cut off this excess end, okay? This is going to be so much fun. This is like no other airplane that you've ever done. Really cool. You will need this extra piece of paper so you can set it aside. So now what you're going to do is you're going to open it up. So now I have a perfect square. And in this perfect square, I have a crease, right? So we're going to need that crease. So you can go ahead and place that piece of paper in front of you. And I want you to have one of the points facing towards you, okay? So I'm going to bring you with me. So I have the crease in the center and it's going horizontally with my body, okay? And then I have a point facing me. So now I'm going to take this point and I'm going to fold it to the center so that that point meets the crease. Okay? So I've folded it and now that point is touching the crease. I'm going to fold it again, okay? So now I can only see part of that triangle and I'm going to fold it again, okay? And then I'm going to fold it one more time. So now the crease, the bend should be right at the crease. So let's start over just to show you. So we folded it so that the center met the crease, right? So that this point met the crease. Then I folded it again and only saw part of the triangle, folded it again. Now we are literally at the crease mark, right? And we're gonna fold it one more time so that we're over the crease, okay? So now you should have something that kind of looks like a sailboat, okay? Now you're going to have it so that the side that doesn't have the folds faces you, okay? And you're going to now take it and have the ends meet just like that, okay? So you should have something that looks like this. So you don't want to fold it this way. You want to have it so that the folding that we did is underneath, okay? So that you have the flat side, and now you're going to fold it in and you're going to put a little piece of tape right there to hold it together, okay? So I have my tape, and I'm going to place the tape directly on top. And so now we have a shape that looks like this, okay? Now remember, we have this over here. Do you remember we cut this off when we were making the square? Well, now we're going to stick this right there where we put that piece of tape. So I'm going to put it like this, directly over it. Now this actually looks quite big, so I may trim it because I want this to be sort of around the same size as this. So I'm going to cut it in half. Okay? Now, science is trial and error. So you could go ahead and try this and see if it worked better with the bigger, or you could cut it in half and try it. I don't want to tell you that you have to do anything because science is really fun when you make mistakes. So this is what it should look like. So what I'm going to do now is stick this to the top of here. So I'm going to grab some tape and I'm going to make a ball out of it. So you have sticky side on one side and smooth on the other. So the sticky side should be facing down and you're going to roll one side up and the other side over it so that it makes like a ball, and now it's sticky on both sides. You're going to place that right here on that skinny part, okay? And now you're going to take that thin piece of paper and stick it directly on top so it's centered, okay? And now you have an airplane and we have to go outside and try this out. So let's go outside. I'll meet you out there.